Hello, this is Stampy Longnose and welcome back to another Minecraft video. You may remember last video me running around here with my pet dog Gregory. I'm afraid that's not going to happen in this video because unfortunately the worst has happened and Gregory was shot in the face with an arrow from a skeleton. And I'm trying to keep composed in that, but I'm just here remembering all of the happy times we've had together when we've been chasing and drowning and murdering sheep together, and when he pushed me down the ravine and then I pushed him down the ravine, and us journeying through the mines together and eating pork chops and his happy little face looking up at me. And I remember all that happy times, and I know that can't happen anymore because he's down there in a small box 6 blocks under the ground. So I'm gonna pay my respects and throw down his favourite bone. How ironic it was, the fact that the bone which he loved to play with so much, his favourite bone, was the same bone that killed him as it belonged to the skeleton. And so I'm here with Crimson Mazov, paying respect to the memory of Gregory the dog as Craig throws a sign down on his grave. Gonna surround his grave with flowers because that's what he deserves. I'm also gonna plant a tree here in his memory and hope that this tree grows strong and will be a constant reminder of the love that Gregory gave us all. Even people that never saw Gregory, nice touch, Crimson. Even people that never saw Gregory, I think, have been touched by just seeing videos of him on the internet, and I think we can all share a love of Gregory until I get a new dog and replace him. Yeah, so unfortunately my dog got killed by a skeleton, which kind of sucked. I was actually a bit bummed out. I was getting chased and it was night and I ran inside and he got stuck outside and I didn't open the door and a skeleton fired an arrow to his face, not to his knee, and killed him, which does kind of suck. So yeah, I've actually had to bury him. This is actually where he died, just outside this door. So that's the reason why we've decided to bury him here. And yeah, oh well, onwards and upwards, back to building the house. I'm gonna have a bit of help with Crimson Mazov again, Craig, in this video. Here's the room that you saw me start building in the last video, and you see that progress has shot upwards, so have the walls. So yeah, I did what I said about with the crates kind of making the pattern and the pattern on the floor. These are a bunch of empty crates. I think there's one crate over here somewhere, yeah, which has got a few cobblestone. So all these crates on the floor are going to be filled with dirt and cobblestone. And then I'm going to do a bit of work on the roof of this building, which is going to be a garden, I've decided. And then I'm going to start a bit of work on this next room, which is going to be the crafting room, the crafting and furnace room. And then that should just about end this video. So enough chitty chatter, let's get back to work, shall we? I think the first thing I should do, I'm going to go and put some signs on stuff, and I think I've actually got a couple signs with me. Yeah, here we go. I think that's what Craig was doing, passed me back a sign. So yeah, I'm going to have to decide what's going to go where, and there's going to be no real method to this in deciding stuff. So I'm basically, obviously, the bigger crates I'm going to put stuff you get lots of, smaller crates, stuff you get not so much of. So I think I'm going to put sand in this one. The amount of sand that I've had to catch. If you consider every one of these blocks is the equivalent of 4 normal sand blocks, you realise the amount of work to go in to try and collect all these blocks. I'll put sandstone in here because there's no chance I'm going to get a huge amount of sandstone. It's safe to put it in a small one. Right, I'm going to have to go and make a whole load of more signs. I think I actually made a few earlier to be slightly prepared, but I think I'm going to have to make quite a few more as well. Yeah, here we go. I've got a bunch in here. I've also had quite a lot of success mining. You see I've got some gold here, got some iron. I've also got a small collection of diamonds now. I think I've got about 10 diamonds overall, which I'm pretty happy with because I haven't spent much time at all mining, so that's pretty cool. Oh, I think Craig has stolen my wood. And he stole all my plants. He stole everything on mine. Right, I've got some more wood here, so it's okay. Yeah, well, when I got killed, there was a mad dash for all my belongings, and I think he got the better end of the bargain. Right, how do I make signs? Decorative. Where's decorative? Here we go. It's annoying when you create an actual object that it doesn't actually like double it up like you have to place each separate bit in your infantry is a bit annoying. I'm going to put wool in this one, so you don't get very much wool. I probably won't show you me placing every single one of these signs because I don't want that to get boring, and I'm blatantly going to miss a load of stuff. Is that even how you spell wool? Have I been stupid? It looks weird. If that is how you spell it, it looks weird. But oh well, I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I'm going to leave the rest of these signs for now. I might do a few more a little bit later on. Looks like Craig's doing some. He's done it on the wrong side. I always wanted them on the left side. Oh well. Yeah, I'm going to start building a bit of the roof now. Once again, I've decided to build it out of sandstone. I had no option to build it out of normal sand because if you place normal sand up here, it will just literally drop straight down. So I've got to use the fancy stuff. Keeps it all consistent as well. Something that I've kind of regretted not thinking about is the fact that I've kind of thought about each room separately. I think these bits are okay because it's kind of the same style the whole way through, but for a lot of the other stuff, I've sort of not thought about having it all the same style. Like, I really should have either built the entire house out of wood or the entire house out of stone with just a few other decorative bits. I think it looks a bit weird having this sort of style room going straight onto that room. Kind of looks like a different house. I think I just about get away with it, but I think if I kind of do every single room from now on with just completely different materials, it will end up like looking really weird. So I think that's something that I definitely want to be careful of. So yeah, as I explained, I'm going to try and build a kind of not a garden, but not like a work garden. It's not going to be for mining anything, just a garden to look pretty. So I'm going to put probably put one tree in the middle of it and like a few flower beds, and I might plant some sugar canes and stuff just to do something interesting on the roof, because I don't want just a normal boring flat roof, and there's only a certain amount of things that you can do with placing these large blocks. Like there's only a certain amount of patterns and arrangements you can do. So I thought, yeah, if I have a garden on top, it'd be just quite a nice area. And as soon as this side of the house is mainly meant for all like the work side, it'd be nice to have a little garden just for a change. And I'm also thinking of having a waterfall, like having a pond on the roof, and then having water like trickling down and like going down there somewhere, like past the window. I think it would look quite cool. But I'm gonna dash into bed now because last time we were trying to go to bed and yeah, we kept getting woken up. So I've found that a good way to make sure you don't get woke up in the night by horribles is to go to sleep as soon as it starts getting dark, so they have no time to spawn. So yeah, as you saw there, we went to sleep straight away and there's nothing nasty waking me up in the morning. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I kind of feel sorry for Craig. Like, I did one video where he could just hear what I said. Like, I still had him muted, but he could hear what I said, just so he would kind of know what I'm doing. I just found it really awkward, just knowing that he can hear everything I say. It just sounded like he was kind of eavesdropping in on me. So I decided to, I decided to take my mic out, just so that, yeah, he can't hear me. So hopefully I don't feel quite so self-conscious. I know you can hear me, but I'm fine with that because, yeah, I don't know who you are. I can't see you or anything. I think I might chuck some signs down for Craig actually. Oh god, I think he's fallen off somewhere. I think he's had a nasty trip down. Right, I've got a bunch more sandstone now though. I feel like these signs are kind of clogging up my infantry a bit. Where's he gone? Oh, he's found my hidden area. Yeah, something else that I've added down here into the mine is, has he found it? Oh, I think he's gone into my mine. He's investigating. Yeah, I added just this little wall here because I found that, especially when with Gregory, I kept falling down here and getting stuck in the water, and I wanted an easy way up. So I actually connected this door here into the start of my mine. So yeah, I can get up here easily. I think it works pretty nicely. I happened to do it by complete coincidence as well, because I was just digging away some dirt and I just saw wood and I was like, why is there wood paneling there? So I knocked it out of the way and I was like, this is my mine. Cool. I hope Craig's been useful in collecting stuff. What is he doing? I think he's just nosing around because he's played a lot more than me. He kind of judges me he'll go down at my mine and be like, what are you doing here? This isn't the most efficient way to mine. Only joking, he's not really like that. Sorry, I just realised how big this room is and how long it's going to take to place all these blocks, especially as I'm doing it so ridiculously slowly. I don't know if there's an easier way to do this. I might actually do it from up top there, but I'm going to have to make some more sandstone because I'm running out. I'm going to chuck Craig some signs though. Give him a task to do, keep him busy. I see if he takes the hint. Although knowing me, I'm going to be really anal and want to do it my own way anyway and change it all. I must be the most painful person to do stuff with. Right, I'm not sure if this will be enough for me to do my entire roof, but I'll give it a go. And it's a bit annoying actually because I also wanted to have some windows in the room next door to me, and I don't want to use up all my sand on this and not have any sand left to make glass. But I'll give it a go. I'll see what happens. I wish you could actually do that in real life, you know, just get like a handful of gravel or something and just jump and throw it on the floor and be able to climb up it. I think the world would be like such a simpler place if it was built out of blocks. And for all we know, like the way we see the world and that could be a simplified version of something bigger. You know, there could be an alien that would look at the way we are and think like, oh, like how primitive. Just like we look at Minecraft and think everything made out of blocks is primitive. Or is that me just being completely stupid? Oh, it looks so much like white chocolate. You know when you see something and it looks like something and it just really reminds you of it? And you kind of can smell it? Like when I'm placing these blocks, just that little tap sound and the look of it just makes me think it's like a bar of white chocolate like snapping. Then that is, like I said in my last video, like I decided to build the buildings out of this because it looks like white chocolate, and I assume you probably guessed that I was just joking or whatever, but I was being serious. That was my motivation for using this. It looks like nice crumbly white chocolate. The best kind of chocolate. And don't argue in the comments. It is the best kind of chocolate. By the way, if you have left a comment saying about what your name is or whatever because you want to be in a sign in a room or whatever, don't think I've forgotten about that. I will be adding that room, but it's going to be as part of the bridge. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I mentioned a few videos ago, actually I've pretty much mentioned it every single video, that I am at one point going to have a room just covered in signs with names of people that have been watching these videos or a message or whatever, just, I don't know, just to put you in. I know there's only like 20 people watching each one of these videos, but I think it's kind of better like that. Like, it's always nice to make a video and upload it and check it and see like, wow, like suddenly like those people have found it somehow, it's got 1,000 views or whatever. That's like always exciting. But then again, it is nice when you just got a few like people that just keep coming back like consistently. You can kind of like have a conversation with them a bit more. I do like that side of it as well, and that's one of the big reasons why I decided to upload these videos to my second channel rather than using my main channel, because although it would be nice to get more views, of course, I mean, no matter what anyone says on YouTube, the people are after views. It's nice to have people watching your videos, but the reason why I wanted to do it on my second channel was so I can have this small group of people coming back and watching my videos and stuff. So right, okay, this has kind of had to halt my progress on building this room because Stampy's talent. What? Stampy's talent? Oh, I get it. Souls of my enemies. Empty. Ponies. Empty. Oh, he's a little joker, isn't he, Craig? He is a little joker. I don't know what he's at. I think I'll just leave him to it. He seems quite content, just playing around. Okay, I'm going to place these last few blocks of sandstone just so I can clear them out my inventory. It's annoying, so I'm pretty sure I've got somewhere like more sand dumped, but I'm never going to be able to find it. Right, I know I need to build the bottom layer of here out of cobblestone. So it's really satisfying building out of cobblestone, just because like you get so much of it. When mining, you just get piles and piles and piles of cobblestone, and you're kind of like, oh, what am I going to do with it? Like, what am I going to do with it? Or you just end up dumping it somewhere. And so it's nice to have a use for it. So that is part of the reason why I've decided to use cobblestone on this. Plus, it also makes sense because this is the crafting room. I don't want to have a nice wooden panelled floor because it's all going to get stuff dropped in it. You know, there's going to be hot stuff coming out the furnace and that. Right, what's Craig done? Stampy's love garden. Oh, he's done a little heart. Oh, that's absolutely adorable. Oh, isn't he he is good to me, Craig. He is good. I'd love to get him actually talking as well, so he can talk as we play, but he hasn't actually got a proper mic. I'm just gonna put a few roses on top of my love garden, just make things look a bit prettier. And by a few roses, I mean a whole load of roses. Ah. Alright, I got to get those last sections. I'm aware I've got to be quick because it's. Come on! Oh yeah, jumping shot. Pretty much through that rose in place. Oh, Craig looks happy. Ah, right, come on, bed. Equip my sword! Oh my god. I'm more terrified of skeletons now after what they did to poor Gregory. I hate skeletons. I mean, creepers are obviously the worst thing because they destroy your stuff, but... Oh no. It's happening, and this is what happened last night. Every single time we tried to go to bed, we just got woke up by googlies, and it was awful. So I think I have no choice now but to end the video, and I've probably dragged on long enough anyway, so this is probably a good way to force me to end the video. So yeah, I'm going to have a link in the description of the video carrying on from this, where I will hopefully be making progress on my garden of love on top of my roof, and also that crafting room. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Cheers for watching, and I will see you later.